Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well guys, it has been a long time since I've had a Spyderco on the channel for really no particular reason. It's just been a while. But our good friend Neil, he sent us in some knives to check out on several occasions, and he has hooked us up yet once again, this time with the UK PenKnife in Magnacut, and it is in this like bright racing yellow. I don't know the official color of what Spyderco calls this, but it's definitely bright yellow. Now, as you can see, the yellow FRN for sure. Now, this is set up for left-hand carry because Neil is left-handed. I did not alter it at all. I actually carried it in my left pocket because, well, it's a slip joint. And it's got a pretty solid slide, walk and talk. So not afraid of having it, in my pocket any way, shape, or form. Oh, no, man, I've been trying to. It's stiff. But it's a slip joint. I don't expect it. I cannot flick it. Neil, if you can flick it, you're the man. Now I always look at knives like this. I got to do it like this because, well, it's set up for left-handed. And I know there's a few of my left-handed friends out there that are going to really, hopefully, enjoy seeing this because, well, just not all knives are meant to be set up that way. It is ambidextrous, of course. You can have it set up for right or left-handed. The UKPK is... I think this is the first time I've ever had one in hand, if I remember correctly. It's what I'm gonna call a standard Spyderco knife. For a lot of their models, it's kind of rinse and repeat. They look a lot alike. Subtle differences, lock styles, all that good stuff. Yes, I know. All the Spyderco guys out there are going to they're not all the same. They look the same for the most part. I mean, come on. Of course, the PM2 is a little bit bigger than the UKPK, and it's got a compression lock and all that good stuff. Yes, I get it. But, that's just kind of why I hadn't tended towards a lot of Spyderco knives, because they do look a lot similar. So, I do own a few Spydercos. I have my PM2, like it. I have, I have a pair of 3, like it. When they came out with a special red, yeah, I kind of snagged a couple up. I don't have a lot of Spydercos, but I do have a few. Nothing against them at all. But this little guy, it's perfect size. For me, this size, like the pair of 3, the UKP, perfect size. Absolutely. My hand just fits in it so nice and easy. So we're going to do this backwards. So apologize now. This is reverse of every way I do it, but this is the way we're going to do it. So overall, you're looking at right about 7 inches fully open, maybe just shy of 7 inches. You got pretty much a 4 and 3, or just shy of 3, 4 on the blade, just shy of 3 on the handle. Your regular grip length is coming in at about 3 1/4, which if you guys... Now, 3 1/4, it puts me about a 3 1/2. If I choke up and use that forward choil, it's actually, I prefer this grip much more because, I do have a little bit left over, but it feels like a Spyderco. Spyderco is a Spyderco, and I know people are going to be like, no, it's not. Yes, I own a smock. I love my smock. I know it's different than this. But a large number of their models look very similar. That's just why I haven't gotten into a lot of them. So, we're going to do size comparisons. It's going to be a little bit different, but overall, there you go. Oh, yeah. Got the two big boys side by side. You've got the bug out, of course. They're pretty similar. very similar in size. Bug Out's got it by a little bit on the blade. Handles are pretty darn close, but Bug Out's got it a little bit by the blade. And of course, well, I already put the PM2 up there, but you know what? We'll do it again. Just cuz. Just cuz. There you go. PM2 is obviously a larger knife. So let's get a weight on it. It's going to be super light. That FRN handle, I mean, there's nothing to it. You've got a back spring and a blade and a pocket clip. I mean, there's not a whole lot to this knife. And that's not a 1.7. Wow. Okay. 48 grams. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm going to put a left-handed knife in my right-handed pocket here. So it's obviously going to look a little bit different. Because, you know, carrying it in my left pocket, it was facing the right way and everything. Didn't change it. Just left it. No reason to. It was just became my secondary carry, and it was carried on that side. So, very cool. It hides. You got a little bit of peekaboo. That bright yellow. Bright yellow poking out there. Good retention. Very good retention. Very easy in the pocket. Very good retention coming out of the pocket. Now, like I said, it's a slip joint. It's a pretty tight slip joint. Now, Neil said he basically just got this, carried it for, you know, he was only had it for a couple of weeks, and he sent it out to me, which I greatly, greatly appreciate. But it does. It's got a great feeling hand. It's a great size for me. As you guys know, I tend towards a smaller, you know, the Para 3. My Sage 5 lightweight is probably my favorite Spyderco. It just is. Way more than the Para 3, way more than the the PM2. It is by far my favorite Spyderco. So see, I've got a few just because we don't show them on the channel very much. But this one, great size for me. I love it. Like I said, it's what I can call a standard Spyderco, just because it looks very similar to a lot of the other, you know, the leaf blade, the hole. It just is. But this one's in Magnacut. So there you go. We've got it in Magnacut. Now these are running where you can find them in stock. I'll put a link down in the description. 112-ish, 112.50, something like that. So it's a Spyderco. You know, people talk about butterfly tax. Well, there's a Spidey tax too, in my opinion. There's definitely a Spidey tax too. So anyway, but it is Magnacut. You got FRN handle, Magnacut blade, kind of opposite ends of the spectrum, if you ask me. You know, FRN and Magnacut. Everybody wants Magnacut, and I'm sure all the Spyderco fans want FRN because it's on a Spyderco. So there you go. There you go. But Neil, I really, really appreciate you sending this one out. It was a fun one to check out. Like I said, it is super solid. I actually like that. It's very cool. For those of you that are concerned about, you know, a slip joint, yeah, don't worry about this one because you got the forward finger choil, and it takes a decent, I mean, you saw it pop, right? Watch it pop. It takes quite a bit of pressure to get that blade to move. So yeah, don't be worried about the UK PenKnife or UK PK, as a lot of people call it. So again, thank you so much, Neil. Greatly, greatly appreciate you sending this one out. I will get this headed back to you right away. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking it out. One of the first Spydercos I've had on the channel in quite a while. So thanks a lot. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.